scrappy friends. This is Hannah with you today, and I have a semi-mixed media layout that I'm working on, and this is a layout that I did a while ago for CSI and Clique Kits. We did a collab, and some of us did some layouts near the beginning of the month, and then this went live on February 28th, I think, I want to say. So I'm using the kit that had the cool Vibez stuff in it. And I also am using a cut file that I believe I want to say was from Paige Evans. So the case that I chose to use was 248. And so basically with CSI, it is a website that has challenges, and they do things by cases, and it'll have a list of things that you need to that they want you to try to incorporate, and you can use as a few or all of them if you wanted to, and they're usually based off of different types of things. So like the first kit that third case was more Valentine's Day themed, and then the second case is more spring themed. And so the colors were white, cedar brown, carnation pink, pale green, and light artichoke green. So this is why I'm choosing the colors that I'm choosing. So I have like I'm using some Shimmerz stuff, and these are the Shimmerz pots, and I'll make sure that you have a link to that as well from the Clique Kits store. We do have some. I'm not sure exactly what colors and how much we have. So, but I'll link to the Shimmerz pots. I really like them. They're really fun. You can also use any other kind of like watercolor. And I just did my basic splatters. It's one of the techniques that I really like to use. Now, I also use, so this is the vellum from, I want to say it was from this kit, but now I don't remember. It was, so I cut out the butterflies with the vellum, and then I adhered them with my sewing machine. So I went through, and each one I went through. So it's very floppy and everything, but that's really what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to it to look more like it's floating. One of the things on the list was butterflies, so that's why I used that cut file. Otherwise, I probably would have tried to use a cut file that we had from the Clique Kit store. I'm not sure. I didn't look to see what we had butterfly wise in the store, or from past kits. There may have been other ones, but this was just as easy. So I'm also using some of the exclusive printable sheet that Miriam designed, and there's a coffee cup, and that was similar, and there's a ticket, and so I'm layering that journaling card that says chill, and I really like that yellow. Now, yellow wasn't in the colors, but I really like the addition to the yellow. And this is a picture of my coffee cup steaming. It's kind of hard to see the steam, but one of the things on the list was to document something you love or something special. Choose a prompt, and then it says handwrite your journaling with colored pencils. So here I'm using colored pencils as part of my layout, and it also says write a love letter, or you could use the inspiration words love, flourish, wild. So one of the things on the list was colored pencils, and draw something or use hand drawn elements. So what I'm doing is I'm hand drawing some steam with the color pencils, and I use different colors, and I tried to kind of stick with colors. Now, I also ended up using a little bit of the some of my paint markers, which works okay, but in the end I kind of wish I hadn't done that. I wish I just stuck with the colored pencils, because I think the colored pencils really add this fun element and this lighter element. And I'm gonna do my journaling down at the bottom, and I'm going to add some copper. That'll help with the vellum because the vellum had more of a copper look. I want to say that was from Cocoa Vanilla, but I'm not positive about that, so don't quote me on it. I really should know more about this, but I made this layout like a long time ago. uh, so I have a few of my Clique Kits layouts that I haven't had videos for. I've been more inspired to create than to do my videos. So, but that will be changing because I am on Clique Kits again, and I'm going to be on their YouTube channel. So I will be over there on Fridays pretty much. I think I'm going to try to stick with the same day if I can. So it's a little bit more consistent to you guys. So, I'm doing my layering, and I have a lot of the pieces, the die cut pieces. I added some cork. One of the things was like birds and string and a floral pattern, which I thought that card that says chill kind of has more of that. And I'm doing my journaling with the colored pencil. I picked the darker green so that you can see it better, because I don't know if the colored pencils at one point in time, if it'll end up, you know, doing its thing. Oh, there's my cat. So I'm going to use the phrase pick me up. And in the cup, I also use my paint marker to write the word chill. Now, when you're using paint markers on photos, you definitely want to let it dry before you touch it, because otherwise it'll smudge really bad, especially because it's slick. Now, if you're afraid of that, you could always get like a slick writer or a pen that's a little bit like the Uniball Signo pen works pretty well. So I really had fun working with CSI with their sketches, if or their inspiration stuff, with these cases. Definitely, I'll make sure I have stuff linked to their site, and if I can find the blog post where they shared all of the people who used that case file, I'll let you know so you can see. Like I said, I really had fun making this. It was just super fun, and something easy and quick, and just using bits and pieces from my kit, I was able to create something really fun and light and use different elements that maybe I wouldn't have used all on one layout. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great scrappy week. Bye.